Imagine walking into work and discovering that $81 million had disappeared overnight. No shattered glass, no armed robbers, no alarms. Just a computer and a trail that stretched across 3 countries. It sounds like fiction. But in February 2016, someone tried to steal nearly $1 billion from the Central Bank of Bangladesh. They almost succeeded. What stopped them wasn't a vault. It wasn't security. It wasn't the police. It was a series of mistakes that investigators say changed the outcome of one of history's most audacious cyber-enabled bank thefts. Bangladesh Bank isn't an ordinary bank. It's the country's central bank. Like many central banks, it held foreign currency reserves in an account at the Federal Reserve Bank of New York. To move money internationally, it relied on SWIFT, the secure messaging system banks use to send payment instructions around the world. In early February 2016, attackers infiltrated Bangladesh Bank's network and used stolen SWIFT credentials to send 35 fraudulent payment requests, attempting to transfer about $951 million from its New York account. The timing was carefully chosen. It was the weekend in Bangladesh. Different countries were operating under different business hours and holidays. That delay gave the attackers valuable time. 5 payment requests went through. About $101 million left the account. $20 million destined for Sri Lanka was later recovered. Another $81 million reached accounts in the Philippines before the remaining transfers were stopped. But if nearly $1 billion was requested, why weren't all the transfers completed? Several events raised suspicion. One transfer referred to an organization in Sri Lanka using a misspelled word. Foundation was written incorrectly. Other payment details also triggered additional scrutiny. Those inconsistencies slowed the process just enough for investigators to intervene before hundreds of millions more could leave the account. At Bangladesh Bank, another problem delayed discovery. Malware reportedly interfered with local systems, and investigators also examined issues involving the bank's printer, which prevented normal transaction records from being noticed immediately. The stolen money didn't stay in one place. Investigators traced much of it through bank accounts in the Philippines before it moved into casinos and other channels that complicated recovery efforts. Over the years, investigators in multiple countries worked to recover funds and determine who was responsible. U.S. prosecutors later alleged that members of North Korea's Lazarus Group were behind the operation, an allegation North Korea has denied. The Bangladesh bank heist wasn't just about $81 million. It exposed how cybercriminals could exploit trusted financial systems without ever entering a bank. Banks around the world strengthened cybersecurity, improved monitoring, and re-examined how international payment systems were protected. Because sometimes, the most dangerous bank robbery is the one nobody sees happening.